We learn from history, don't we? Hopefully we learn from our mistakes as a society, as a race. In the play's called Good, it's by C.P. Taylor, and it's about one man trying to live his life and remain true to himself.
He's the symbol of every man, I guess. He's a good man.
C.P. Taylor originally wrote this as a sort of retelling of Faust. It's a play about a good man's descent into the abyss.
He slowly is seduced and deceives himself into what is a better life for him, but at the cost of a lot of people in his life.
Well, I saw the original production. I was only in my teens. I'd never seen anything quite like it because it was sort of ahead of its time in the way it was done and the way it was written. It was sort of fractured. And then a few years ago, I thought, actually, this play would work very well now.
Although it's about a very particular moment in history, it's also about how we as human beings react to kind of the forces around us in society, and at what point we can be objective enough to realise that things might be out of control, out of hand.
I mean, I think it is a very bold play because it doesn't ask, and this is one of the other reasons I was really drawn to it, is it doesn't ask the easy questions. So it's sort of really it puts you as an audience member into this very difficult place where you're sort of identifying with a main character. I think the play has a sort of relevance. I mean, it has, unfortunately, it has a sort of universal relevance because I think we're sort of hardwired to not see sort of dark truths as they unfold, especially sort of collective ones.
And I hope that this play will play a little bit in part of bringing that to people so that they can identify or wake up or spread the message that we don't always realize it's happening until it's too late.
We learn from history, don't we? And hopefully we learn from our mistakes as a society, as a race. And clearly what happened in Germany in the 30s, it was a mistake. But clearly this was not something that should have been allowed to happen and must never be allowed to happen again. Who is uncomplicated, who is without moments of selfishness and without moments of selflessness. And John Halder has both. And that, I think, is what makes the journey he goes on all the more fascinating and chilling, actually, because I think we can all see ourselves in John Halder to some extent.